Alright everyone, welcome to day 10 of math. Happy Monday. So this first worksheet that you have for math today is just asking the kids to circle groups of 10. And then once they circle those groups of 10, find the total number of objects. So if we're just looking at this one as an example, you can see that there's two groups of 10 just by looking at it, but for the kids, they can count it, so you can have them go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once they hit 10, have them circle. Same thing down here, there's 10 more. They're going to want to circle that. So then you'll have two groups of 10, but there's 4 left over, so you have 4 ones. So you can say, okay, how many groups of 10 do you have? And they'll be able to tell you 2. And then you'll say, all right, what number is the same as 2 tens? And they should be able to tell you 20. And once they've gotten to that point, you can say, all right, well, you have 20, but you have 4 left over, and we're trying to find the total. So you can have them do the ninja method that we do in class. So basically you could say, all right, we have 20 and we have 4. So ninjas, what's 20 plus 4? And basically what they'll do is they'll put their fist out and they'll say 20, and then they'll put their fist out again and say 4, and then they'll say 24 when they put their hands above their head. Which is just a way to get their bodies involved to help them with their brains, to work through these addition problems with the tens and the ones. So that's how you'll go through those. Just make sure they're circling as they go along so they can see how many groups they have. Down here, you're going to work with the number bond way. So basically, just in general with our number bonds, we want our total number on the top, which we call our big mama. We want our 2 babies down here. So we want our 10s over here and our 1s over here. So for a problem like this, we have 2 groups of 10, which they already wrote for you is 20, same as the number 20. And then it looks like you have 7 ones, so that 7's going to go here. And then you're going to have them put that total number on the top. So you can do the same ninja method that I just explained too with this. So you can have them say, okay, we have 20 and 7. What's 20 plus 7, ninjas? And they'll say 20, 7, and then they'll put their hands up and say 27. And they'll be able to find that easily. So just go through those like that. And then these down here with the cubes are going to be the same concept as the ones up here with the objects. I just want to call your attention to one problem, this one number 15. This one has tricked kids in the past, the way that they format this. So you can see there's 2 groups of 10, but there's also 10 ones sitting here, but they're just not in a block of 10. So for the kids, it messes with their brains and what they are thinking. So they will count these 2 groups of 10 and say that's 20, and then they'll count these ones and say that's another group of 10, but then they'll get confused what to put in the number bond. So since this is another whole group of 10, you're going to want to treat it the same way as this. So now you have 3 groups of 10, even though these look different. So just make sure to remind the kids of that, to make sure they're carefully counting how many ones they have, and if it does make 10, to just pretend it's another big stick of 10 like these. So that would mean 30 would go over here, not 20. Because you're right, you do have 2 blocks of 10s, but we also have this 10 too that we have to add. So this would be 30 here, and then over here would be 0, because now you have 0 ones left over because you made this a whole 10. So then it would just be 30, 0, 30. And that's just a problem that might trip them up, so just be aware of that. And then these other pages that you have are just extra practice with skills that they have, so I don't foresee any problems with those. But they should be good at this, so hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow for math.